Should Jurgen Klopp take the job at Real Madrid? That is the question I'm posing in this video. Please do get your comments in and let me know if this is the fit for the heavy metal football maestro Jurgen Klopp. Obviously 1 year out, currently plying his trade as a director of sporting whatever at RB Leipzig. And I say that because, let's be honest, Jurgen Klopp should not be doing that role. He should be in management and at elite level management. Real Madrid, tick. That is one there that fits perfectly for Jurgen Klopp. Or does it? Is it going to be one of them situations where Jurgen has seen success from the first team that he managed all the way through every level of German club football into the Premier League, winning trophies, elite, and leaving on a high? We're developing Liverpool and creating one of the best teams that we've seen in the Premier League era. That was Jurgen Klopp's legacy in European football so far. And now moving to Real Madrid, because we're hearing from Dario, the publication over in Spain, that talks are already ongoing and Jurgen Klopp is ready to sign on a dotted line. Well, they say that he's unhappy in his role at RB Leipzig. It's not enough for him, let's be honest. We know the character of Jurgen Klopp. He's on edge. He needs to be in control. He needs to be doing more. He needs to be doing a lot, I think. And this is what managers are built with. You can tell they're a different breed to any other job within the football club. And they're a certain character. Jurgen, I think, has got bundles of character. He really does. And I think he would, on initial looking in on this possibility and this opportunity to take Real Madrid and be the manager there, I think it fits. I do. But then I start to dig deeper and I start to think, ooh, we have seen Jurgen lose it a lot. We have seen Jurgen have issues. And let's not forget, Liverpool are a very, very well-run football club, with Jurgen having a definite input into what goes on behind the scenes there. Like Arne Slot is right now, there is a great understanding from top to bottom. I don't think that is the case. You are given a bunch of Galacticos and absolute world-class players and are told to make the most of it and win everything. That is the manifest. That is what the job title is at Real Madrid. And Jurgen, I feel, hasn't witnessed it. I don't think any manager has ever witnessed or been used to dealing with what it is to manage Real Madrid. Let's be honest, it is a freak job. Even if you win La Liga, you can be sacked. It's not good enough for Real Madrid. The 15 times Champions League winners were humbled by Arsenal this week, and I think everybody in world football is excited to see how they handle that and what they do next. And I think that's obviously, in terms of the football side of things, from everybody looking in, the exciting part. Klopp would be blockbuster. He would be box office at Real Madrid. And you can just imagine, can't you? Hansi Flick against Jurgen Klopp on that sidelines. El Clasico. Real Madrid in the talks on what has been reported is see Jurgen Klopp as the man to really challenge Hansi Flick's revolution at Barcelona. So, yeah, I feel like that is obviously their angle on it. He is a character. He has won everything. He's won the Premier League. He's won the Champions League. Perfect experience with good players. But he creates his team. He develops his players to be them stars rather than coming in and taking over stars. This would be something that I think Jurgen Klopp would need to actually look into and consider first of all. And I'm sure he is. Jurgen belongs in football on the sidelines in the dugout. I think everybody's agreed with that. And he belongs at the top. There is one elite job available right now because Sky are reporting today that Ancelotti will definitely leave his role at Real Madrid at the end of this season. So I think this is all working out just nicely for Jurgen to slot in. The question is it the right job for Jurgen Klopp? That's what I want to know. Does he fit? Comment and let me know on that one as well. But does he fit in with what Real Madrid are and the way that this football club runs? Because there are definite questions and red flags for Jurgen Klopp when it comes to the running of Real Madrid, the players that come in, the control he's got over the transfer market, the egos within that dressing room. It is always going to be Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr., Mbappe and Jude Bellingham. They have to play all of these games. But what about the other stars? He could be reunited, obviously, with Trent Alexander-Arnold straight away as well. What a love story that would be, coming back. The romance of football. Jurgen, who brought through Trent Alexander-Arnold into that Liverpool fold and created him into what he is today. Then, as soon as he moves, is waiting for him at Real Madrid. This is how football works. And this is one of them stories, again, that could develop that way. But yes, credit to Ancelotti and what he's achieved in all of this. But it just goes to show, doesn't it? No matter how good you are, no matter how big a manager you are and what you have won, if you are at Real Madrid in particular, you can be forgotten about yesterday's news. And that is what Ancelotti's going to be. It's like, right, we're out of the Champions League. That's not good enough. Last 8 for Real Madrid. That's crap. Move him on. Doesn't matter how many trophies he's won, which is absolutely everything. All that matters for Real Madrid is that they have got that Champions League trophy in their cabinet at the end of the season. And Ancelotti, sadly, has not won it. Jurgen could be the next in line. And it looks, and I said this a moment ago, again, I'll say it again, it looks on paper to be a match made in heaven. Galactico football mixed in with that heavy metal football, gun-ho attacking. Not as much of a tactician, I don't think, Jurgen Klopp, as the likes of Arne Slot, and what Arne Slot has managed to do with that Liverpool team this season. You can see the differences in styles and management styles. Is it a case of Real Madrid don't have a football style, really? It's just that mentality monsters, and it is going in there and creating the monsters that know that they will win the game. Now, that's failed recently, and we've seen in La Liga and the Champions League this season that has run its course. Would he be looking in on this and going, yeah, where it's great and you can't turn Real Madrid down, and I think that would be what everybody says, there is a chance here that this could actually derail my career or tarnish my career, because if it doesn't go right straight away, he isn't a Zidane. He isn't a Ancelotti. There is no affection at all here with the Real Madrid fans at all. There is no history with this manager and this fan base and this club. They could drop him like a stone. This is the first time in a while here that we haven't had a foreign manager coming in as such to Real Madrid and taking over. And by that I mean, obviously, it's not a Zidane, it's not an Ancelotti, it's not someone with an affiliation with Real Madrid or has played for them before, managed them before, knows the way that the club is run. It's completely foreign entity coming in and taking over what is an absolute powerhouse of a football club. And I don't know if the way that Real Madrid run would suit Jurgen Klopp. For me, the selfish version of me is saying I want to see Klopp at Real Madrid. I want to see what he can do. The conservative side and the analysing side of me thinks that this might not be the right fit. As much as it looks on paper to be perfect, I have my concerns that things could go wrong for Jurgen, and this could be the first blemish on his CV in terms of his management career. And that is always the concern in moving to that big club, isn't it? Have you got the balls to take that job and then take them to that next level? Because they're already at a level that they're not allowed to drop below, and you have to go above and beyond and win even more than you've ever won in your career. That's Real Madrid. That's the job that you're taking. But the story is Ancelotti is gone, end of the season, and Madrid are already talking to Jurgen Klopp. Is that the right fit? Let me know in the comment section below. Please give this video a like if you love the content. Make sure that you have hit that subscribe button on the screen as well, everybody. I'm Adam. This is Football Talks. We cover absolutely everything in European football, especially when it's news like this. Jurgen back. Yeah. Let's go.